Welcome student. Today we will see adaptation for self-pollination in case of angiospermic plant. The first type of adaptation of self-pollination we will see in case of this clistogamous flower. This is a clistogamous flower. They are found in oxalis, and second example we call it as Commelina. Now this oxalis and Commelina, it consists of generally two type of flower. One we call it as a cashmogamous flower. This one, that is the open type of flower. Normal flower which are present in the nature. And second, this one, this second type of flower, we call it as a clistogamous type of flower. Here clisto means close. Here clisto means closed flower. And this gamous means a marriage. Clisto means a closed flower. See here, the flower which is present here at the base, that flower we call it as a clistogamous flower. Now these are clistogamous flower. These all are the clistogamous flower in case of this oxalis and Commelina. And this a closed type of this clistogamous flower. It consists of this one calyx, and it consists of this corolla. Corolla in case of these flower, that corolla they are closed. And inside the corolla, reproductive organs are present. Androecium and gynoecium are present. So here this is the structure, we call it as a female reproductive organ, we call it as a gynoecium, and male reproductive organ, they are present here inside the closed petals like this. Means both androecium and gynoeciums are present in one flower. Means this flower is a bisexual flower, but the sex organs they are present inside the closed petal. Means self-pollination is the rule. These are oxalis and these are Commelina adapt such a type of features to gain self-pollination and to avoid cross-pollination. In case of these flower, in case of this clistogamous flower, not in case of this cashmogamous flower. In case of this clistogamous flower, what happened? This androecium and gynoecium, the maturity period of androecium and gynoecium is the same, due to which here pollination get carried out inside the closed petal, and self-pollination is the rule. This self-pollination is the rule to gain the homozygosity. To gain what? Homozygosity. To maintain their genetic makeup as it is. But here in case of this cashmogamous flower, which are the open flower, in this flower, self-pollination also takes place as well as cross-pollination also takes place. But in case of this clistogamous flower, only self-pollination takes place here. That is the adaptation for self-pollination. In case of this flower, we call it as the clistogamous flower. In case of this oxalis and Commelina, such type of adaptation takes place for what? Self-pollination. Now, second type of adaptation for self-pollination is homogamy. Here homo means same and gamy means marriage. In case of these flower, calyx, corolla, this one male reproductive organ we call it as androecium. One member of this male reproductive organ we call it as a stamen. This one stamen, which consists of anther lobe and filament connective. And this one innermost whorl of the flower we call it as a gynoecium. This one is the gynoecium. One member of gynoecium we call it as a pistil, and it consists of this one stigma, style, and this ovary. Now here homogamy means to gain self-pollination. Majority of plants on the earth, in case of angiospermic plant, they gain self-pollination, or they gain the homogamy for self-pollination, and to avoid cross-pollination, they develop such type of a character. the leaf get totally modified into this male reproductive organ, and the leaf get totally modified into this female reproductive organ. We call it as the gynoecium, and male reproductive organ we call it as the androecium. Now here homogamy. Homo means the same. The maturity period of these are male reproductive organ and the maturity period of these female reproductive organs means the formation of pollen grain, and in these pollen grain the formation of two male gamete, and in this gynoecium in these ovary here this structure which is there, this structure we call it as ovule, and in this ovule here in this embryo sac by the process of meiosis cell division by megasporogenesis the egg gamete which is formed, this egg formation, and in the anther two male gamete formation. The maturity period of these male reproductive organ and the maturity period of this female reproductive organ, is the same, due to which we call it as a homo. The maturity period of this androecium as well as gynoecium is the same, due to which we call it as homogamy. Gamy means marriage. Means there is a transfer of pollen grain from mature anther lobe to the receptive stigma of a same flower at the same period. We call it as a homogamy. To gain self-pollination and to avoid cross-pollination, majority of angiospermic plant they adopt such type of what adaptation. We call it as a homogamy. We call it as what? Homogamy. So due to which these plant they flourish on the earth on large scale. So this one is the adaptation for self-pollination. Second type of adaptation, that is a homogamy. This one, homogamy. Now third type of adaptation for self-pollination. We will see in this example known as Arachis hypogaea in case of a groundnut. In case of this groundnut, these are the groundnuts. This one is the flower of this groundnut or Arachis hypogaea. Now see here, this one is the plant. We call it as Arachis hypogaea, and these all are the fruits. This one, groundnuts which are present inside these fruits. This one. Now what happened in case of these Arachis hypogaea or this groundnut? This one is the thalamus, and on the thalamus here ovary or this female reproductive organ is present, which consists of this one stigma, it consists of this one style, and it consists of this one, we call it as ovary. This one is the ovary, this one is the style, and this one is the stigma. This structure present in this flower. Now what happened? Here, the tissue which is present here at the base of the ovary on this thalamus, this tissue divide and redivide, and it forms like this pedicel-like structure. And this pedicel-like structure by the cell division process here, it elongates like this. It elongates very long, and it bend down, and buried this ovary, style, and stigma inside the ground. Means here such a structure get formed here, that structure we call it as a pedicel. Such a type of pedicel formation takes place in these groundnuts. And pollination, that is the self-pollination, takes place here only. Self-pollination takes place at the aerial part, at the aerial portion only. Means this the flower is a bisexual flower, and there is a transfer of what? That pollen grain from mature anther lobe to the receptive stigma of the same flower. Means these groundnut Arachis hypogaea flower, they gain self-pollination. As soon as self-pollination takes place, the tissue which is present on the thalamus, they divide and redivide, and they forms a long like this structure. That structure we call it as a pedicel, and is a pedicel buried. This ripened ovary style and stigma inside the ground, underground here, and then such type of fruit formation takes place inside the ground. In case of these Arachis hypogea, by this method self pollination carried out, and they avoid what? Cross pollination. So this is one good example of what? Adaptation for self pollination in case of this groundnut. Now next type of adaptation for self pollination is shown in case of this Vinca rosea. This one is a flower of Vinca rosea, Sadafuli. In case of this Vinca rosea, see here, ovary, this one ovary, it is present here at the base. It consists of this style and it consists of this stigma. This one is the female reproductive organ, and male reproductive organ, they are present at the color of this flower here. This one, that is the anther lobe. Now when the anther lobe get mature, when this anther lobe get mature, now here there is a chances of this pollen grain. When this anther lobe get mature, this pollen grain will move from this flower to another flower. But beside before that, what happened? This style which is present here, the style, it can increase rapidly, and it comes here in between these mature anther lobe, and this stigma gain, or the stigma gain the pollen from the same flower, same anther lobe. So here transfer of pollen grain from mature anther lobe to the receptive stigma of same flower takes place due to the increase in the size of what here style. Means once the anther lobe becomes mature, at that time the style of these these Vinca rosea, it increase in their length and gain the self pollination. In case of these Vinca rosea, they avoid cross pollination and they gain self pollination by increasing what? Their style. That is the adaptation for self pollination in case of what? Vinca rosea, Sadafuli. Now fifth type of adaptation for self pollination, we'll see in case of this one good example, Mirabilis jalapa. That is a 4 o'clock plant. In this Mirabilis jalapa, in case of this plant, Mirabilis jalapa, this one is the female reproductive organ, consists of ovary, style and stigma, and these all are the male reproductive organs. We call it as a stamens, or collectively we call it as an androecium. In case of these Mirabilis jalapa, the length of the filament is very long, longer than these style. And when these anthers, or when these we call it as what? Stamens, they come out of the flower like this. And when these anther lobe get mature, or the male reproductive organs get mature and the female reproductive organs get mature, these male reproductive organ which is there, that male reproductive organ along with these anther lobe, they bend on this receptive stigma of a same flower to gain self pollination, to avoid cross pollination, and to gain the self pollination. The filament of the same flower along with the anther lobe get bent down on the stigma of the same flower to gain self pollination and to avoid what? Cross pollination. Such a type of adaptation carried out in case of this flower, we call it as Mirabilis jalapa. In case of what? Mirabilis jalapa. This one, these are flowers, show such type of adaptation. Now sixth type of adaptation for self pollination, we will see in case of this example known as a Solanum tuberosum. In case of potato, in case of what? Potato. In case of potato, these are the stamens, consist of this filament, that is a male reproductive organ. In case of this potato, this one, male reproductive organ. And here female reproductive organ consists of ovary, style and stigma. Here style is the short, But when the antherlobe get mature, in case of the Solanum tuberosum, when these antherlobe get mature to gain self-pollination, this style which is there, this style move like this, surrounds these antherlobe, and self-pollination get carried out in case of these plant, in case of this flower of what? Solanum tuberosum. So this is a example of adaptation for self-pollination, to gain the self-pollination and to avoid what? Here the cross-pollination in case of this Solanum tuberosum. Style gets around these mature, these antherlobe. Here the potatoes are there. These potatoes are nothing but it is a modified underground stem. These potato do not form by these process, fertilization process. These all are the underground modified stem. Because on the potato, like these structures are present, these structures we call it as axillary buds, and axillary buds are only present on stem. So these are not fruits. These structure, these potato are nothing but it is underground modified stem. But here in case of these what? Solanum tuberosum, in case of this potato flower, that a pollination carried out or pollination takes place, that pollination we call it as a self-pollination. This is the adaptive process to gain the self-pollination and to avoid what? Cross-pollination. So like these different types of adaptation for self-pollination takes place in the different like this flower. In next video we will see adaptation for cross-pollination.